before your screen tells you who you are. Listen to this. This morning is not normal. Something is waiting on your attention. What you choose first decides how the rest unfolds. If you rush past this moment, you rush past what was meant for you. Stay till the end of this video. You didn't arrive here by accident. Before the world says a word to you, God has already spoken over you. This morning didn't begin when you opened your eyes. It began when grace decided to keep you here. There is a reason you woke up with breath in your lungs and a moment of stillness before the noise rushed in. Every day, something fights for first place. Not loudly, quietly. The phone doesn't demand you, it waits. Stress doesn't shout, it settles. But God does not compete. He invites. Most people wake up already reacting to pressure, to memories, to expectations. They let yesterday speak before truth does. But you are here, in this moment, before the rush, before the scrolling, before the opinions. That matters, because what you listen to first becomes the lens for everything that follows. When the world speaks first, fear feels normal. When God speaks first, peace makes sense. Right now, in this quiet space, nothing needs to be fixed. Nothing needs to be proven. Nothing needs to be rushed. This is the moment before distraction, the breath before the movement, the pause where direction is set. God is not waiting for you to be ready. He is waiting for you to be present. So take this moment seriously, not with pressure, with awareness. This is not about perfection. It's about position. You are placing your heart before you place your attention. You are choosing alignment before you choose action. And that choice changes everything. Let this prayer settle slowly. God, before I reach for anything else, I reach for you. Before I let the world define my pace, define my value, define my direction, I choose your voice. Quiet my thoughts, not because they are wrong, but because they are loud. Center my heart, not because I am lost, but because I want to walk straight. Go before me today, not just in the big decisions, but in the small moments that usually go unnoticed. Guard what enters my mind, shape what leaves my mouth. Order my steps before I take them. If something is not meant to follow me today, let it fall away without struggle. If something is meant to meet me today, prepare me to recognize it. I don't ask for control. I ask for clarity. I don't ask for ease. I ask for guidance. Let this day move with purpose, not pressure. Let my reactions slow down and my awareness rise. Remind me that I don't need to hurry to be ahead. I don't need to prove what you have already established. This moment belongs to you. And because of that, everything that follows will move differently. I begin this day grounded, aware, and aligned. Amen. There is a battle most people never notice. Not because it isn't real, but because it doesn't announce itself. It begins quietly, right when the day opens, before your feet touch the floor, before logic wakes up, before strength has time to gather. This is where direction is decided. The first voice you allow in shapes the atmosphere around you. That is why uneasiness can appear without a reason. Why worry arrives before facts. Why your mind starts racing even when nothing has happened yet. It is not weakness, it is timing. Pressure looks for you before purpose has time to speak. And if you are not aware, you begin responding instead of leading. But today is different. Not because the pressure disappeared, but because you noticed it. Awareness changes the battlefield. The moment you pause, the moment you breathe, the moment you refuse to rush, you step out of reaction and into authority. This is not about fear. This is about focus. Anything that wants control over your day must first gain access to your mind, and that access is often granted without permission. Thoughts repeat, memories surface, scenarios play out that haven't even happened. And slowly, you start carrying weight that was never assigned to you. So this is the moment to interrupt the pattern. Not with noise, with intention. Not with force, with grounding. Let this prayer settle deeply. God, clear my mental space. Not just from fear, but from unnecessary urgency. Remove the pressure to figure everything out, right now. Separate my intuition from my anxiety. Let me recognize the difference between caution and fear, between wisdom and worry. Protect my mind from rehearsing outcomes that you never planned. Block confusion before it turns into exhaustion. If anything is attempting to distract me from what matters, disconnect it quietly. If anything is trying to pull me into reaction, slow me down. Guard my thoughts when they try to spiral. Anchor me when emotions rise without warning. Let me move through this day with clarity, not chaos. With confidence, not comparison. With steadiness, not strain. I ask that no word spoken today has power over me unless it aligns with truth. No opinion, no memory, no assumption gets to sit at the center of my focus. Guide my decisions before I feel rushed to make them. Pause me when I'm about to respond out of habit. Redirect me when I'm about to move out of fear. Remind me that I don't have to defend what you are already protecting. I don't have to chase what is already aligning. I don't have to rush what is unfolding in its time. Let calm return to my breathing. Let clarity return to my thinking. Let balance return to my emotions. Not because nothing will challenge me today, but because I am grounded before the challenge appears. I choose to move deliberately. I choose to move aware. I choose to move steady. This day will not lead me. I will lead this day, and I will do it with peace at the center and purpose guiding every step. There is a truth most people never hear until after the damage is done. Not every delay is denial. Not every closed door is rejection. And not every opportunity is permission. Some miracles don't disappear. They wait. They wait for alignment. They wait for timing. They wait for awareness. Many people move fast because they are afraid to miss out. But what is meant for you does not require panic. One rushed decision can take you months to recover from. Not because it was evil, but because it was premature. Peace is fragile when you move without direction. A distracted morning can set a tone that echoes for weeks. This is why pauses matter. This is why stillness is powerful. You are not behind. You are being protected. There are doors that look perfect but lead to unnecessary weight. There are paths that seem exciting but pull you away from clarity. And sometimes the danger is not what you chose. It's what you chose too soon. This moment is not about fear. It's about discernment. You don't need more options. You need sharper awareness. Because when you are aligned, less is confusing. More is not overwhelming. And decisions feel grounded, not forced. So take this prayer seriously. Not as words, but as positioning. God, slow me down when my emotions try to rush ahead. Block what looks promising, but is not aligned with my purpose. Remove opportunities that come with hidden costs I'm not meant to pay. Close doors that would distract me from my calling, even if they appear attractive. Protect me from saying yes just because I feel pressured. Protect me from moving just because others are moving. If something is not meant to grow with me, let it fade without attachment. If something is meant to meet me, prepare me internally before it arrives externally. Remove desires that were born out of comparison. Remove urges that come from fear of missing out. Replace them with clarity. Replace them with patience. Replace them with confidence. If there is a door I am avoiding because it requires courage, give me the strength to approach it calmly. If there is a step I am forcing because I want quick results, give me the wisdom to wait. Teach me the difference between faith and impulse. Teach me how to recognize when silence is instruction. I don't want to move unless I am led. I don't want progress that costs me peace. I don't want speed if it disconnects me from purpose. Let my decisions today be rooted, not reactive. Let my choices reflect trust, not urgency. Let my actions align with what you are building, not what I am trying to escape. Remind me that what is meant for me cannot miss me. I don't need to chase. I don't need to rush. I don't need to prove. I need to be aligned. Let every step today feel steady. Let every decision feel clear. Let every opportunity be filtered through wisdom, not emotion. And if something tries to pull me off course, alert my spirit early. If something tries to distract me from what matters, quietly remove it. I trust that delays can protect. I trust that pauses can prepare. I trust that timing is not accidental. I choose alignment over impulse. I choose clarity over chaos. I choose direction over speed. This day will not cost me peace. This path will not confuse me. This season will not drain me. I move forward only where I am meant to be. There is a quiet outcome that follows obedience. It doesn't arrive with noise. It doesn't rush the moment. It settles in gently and stays. When you choose God first, life doesn't suddenly become perfect, but it becomes clear. The pressure eases. The confusion fades. The constant need to control everything loosens its grip. Peace begins to appear where anxiety used to live. Clarity replaces overthinking. Confidence replaces hesitation. Not because every question is answered, but because you are no longer carrying them alone. This moment is more than a prayer. It is a decision to move differently, to begin the day grounded instead of scattered, to walk forward aware instead of reactive, to trust that what is meant to meet you will arrive without force. So let this prayer close the morning. God, I place this day in your hands. Not just the plans, but the pauses, not just the goals, but the moments in between. Go before me and order what I cannot see. Let favor find me without struggle. Let peace follow me without effort. Let the right doors open naturally and the wrong ones remain closed quietly. Teach me to recognize alignment when it appears. Help me move with patience, with confidence, and with trust. I choose you first, not out of fear, but out of faith. And as this day unfolds, let everything move with purpose, with balance, and with calm.